I went natural because I was tired of trying to find somebody to relax my hair and all the damage that the relaxer was doing to my edges.
I went natural because of the economy, and it's very expensive to keep getting relaxers. And then I realized I didn't need them.
I went natural because I was one of them girls that would straighten her hair all the time, and I realized what kind of hair I had to where I didn't have to do that and still look decent and everything, and actually like my hair and be comfortable with my hair. So the straightening all the time actually damaged it, and I didn't like that at all. So it was a self decision that I would keep my curls.
I definitely wish I did it sooner just because, well, I was trying to do it on and off for a while and I just couldn't bring myself to actually do it. But I mean, now that I've done it and I've been natural for this long, it's like, wow, I could have actually kept it before.
I could have saved a whole lot of money. So yeah. Yeah, I wish I'd done it sooner.
I wish I would have done it sooner because I really didn't know that I had that good of a hair at first. I was just like, it mainly had to do with my mom. I saw how my mom's hair was and I just wanted it to be like hers. But I realized that I got that kind of hair that people go out and try to buy themselves to get. But it's like, that's all.
I also wish that I had went and gone natural sooner just because the person that I was going to get the relaxers really damaged my hair. And so now the curl that I used to have, it doesn't curl all the way. Kind of like the Luca curl back in the day. Didn't, you know, didn't curl.
I can add
She
something
basically tried to get rid of my curl. She kept pulling the relaxer all the way through.
I can add something to that too. Like when I was younger, I had the longest hair, long, healthy, and everything. I was with my dad and my stepmom. She put a perm in my hair to get it straight, which that really didn't make any sense to me now because my hair is already curly and people usually use perms to curl their hair. So, but after my stepmom put the perm in my hair to straighten it, it was so damaged to the point where I had to cut it to where it was literally a mini afro. And I did not like it at all, and it's taken me, oh my gosh, it's taken me like almost 10 years to get it back to and it's still not the length it used to be. So that's another reason why I decided to go natural.
I gradually grew it out, and then as I saw like my little mini afro come in underneath all the relaxer, I would slowly cut off the relaxer. It was too dramatic for me just to chop it all off. I had to let it grow out and breathe some.
I did the same thing. I don't have that bone structure to pull off that short dude, so I just let it grow and kept clipping my ends pretty much.
Basically what I did was once I got a little bit more length to my hair, I started getting braids and it just grew back. My hair grows really fast when it's in braids. Now I braid my hair all the time, like either whether it's with added hair or without.
Combing the natural hair. has been the most challenging. No, and that and finding the right products that work with your hair because it's not the same as relaxed hair, and then finding different styles to do with your hair after you've gone natural.
I think that's my biggest challenge, just finding a style. And I'm not gonna front, I'd be tempted just to be like, you know what, forget this whole thing, I'm gonna put this relaxer back in, and then it's like, no creamy crack, stop it, you can do it.
My friend had a dream after she went natural that she did that. Then like woke up like screaming, oh my God. Oh, it's still natural.
I agree. Like, I think the biggest thing was finding the right product for my hair, because I can't just put anything in my hair. That's not gonna work. But that was the biggest thing for me. Yeah.
Which on that, I'm still looking for a product to see if I can wear my hair curly again. Cause yeah,
Finding the right style is definitely probably the hardest thing, because you walk out and see people with natural hair and you like, you know, your hair don't really match your face. You might want to try that again. So I think that's probably one of the discouraging factors, is seeing other people's wrongs and you're like, wait a minute, does my hair look like that? Like, you would tell me my hair looked like that. Thank you.
yeah. I'm detoxing like right now. No, yes, because you know you see it, you read the bottle, you see the advertisements. It's like, well, let me try it. I've given many a product away just because, yeah, it didn't work. Here, you want to try it? And, I mean, so I buy it. If it don't work, I give it away.
But yeah, with
More
me,
luck next time.
yeah, with me, that was like, I'd buy the product because when I go to the salon, that's what the salon would tell me I should get. And then to find out that that's not the kind of product that I'm, excuse me, that's not the kind of product I'm supposed to be using in my hair, until the right person told me what I should be using in my hair, and I haven't used anything else ever since.
And see, the thing is, when you go to a salon, they gonna tell you to use whatever they using.
Exactly.
Like every person I've ever been to, they tell you to use whatever products they using. Somebody told me to use Care products. Somebody told me to use Dudley. And that's just whoever you're going to, that's the products they're using in your hair, and it's not always right.
I thank God for lack of funds, because I don't got money even going out and buying, because when I got my hair twisted at a salon and they were like, oh, design essentials, da da da. I watched a video on YouTube and he was like, design essentials, and then I went and I looked at design essentials and I'm like, not today, homie, not today. I have, only because like I was doing other people's hair who haven't gone natural, so I had like a jar of relaxer that was kind of sitting in my cabinet, and I would go in the bathroom and I open up my cabinet looking for one thing, and I'm like, ooh, hot relaxer.
Yeah, just calling your name.
Exactly, and it would be like, it would take like the utmost discipline not to just go ahead. Like I would think about my broken edges or my frayed ends, and I'd be like, all right, no, we're not going to do it. But it was, man, that's more tempting than Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm trying to tell you, it was horrible.
I disagree on that one. Krispy Kreme. But okay, when I first went natural, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going natural. We'll see how it goes, because when you go natural, the edges of your hair break off to the new growth. And for people watching this who don't know what new growth is, that is why we keep going back to get relaxers, because your hair grows, and that hair that grows is not straight. And so that short hair that I had is what was really tempting. Like, man, let me call my friend and see if she'll put a relaxer in for me. But when I realized how I could do my hair to where the new growth wasn't as noticeable, that's when I realized, nah, I ain't going back. It costs too much money. It's not safe. Forget it.
With me, it was like, I consider going back to relaxer because everybody would tell me how beautiful my hair was when it was straight, not knowing what my hair looked like when it was natural. And so I guess I got used to people saying, oh, your hair is so pretty when it was straight, you know. So, but then I realized at the same time, I don't have to put a relaxer in my hair in order to get it straight. Will it be as like pin straight? No. But I don't have to do that. And I can't really tell you the last time I straightened my hair because I actually got used to wearing my hair natural or in braids, and I like it. I think society does have a way of telling people that they look beautiful with a certain hairstyle. Like, natural just isn't enough anymore sometimes. And then there's other parts that, you know, parts of society that, you know, love people with natural hair. So it's really, I think it's really more of an in-between kind of thing. But then you gotta think about, okay, am I gonna give in to what society is thinking and go back to, you know, putting on a relaxer or getting sew-ins or getting weave or, you know, straightening my hair or any type of way just because society says it looks better, instead of embracing the natural beauty of what your hair is really what's natural and beautiful about your hair.
My mom, with my job, I talk to a lot of business owners, and I'm in and out of different businesses. And the first time I actually wore my afro as opposed to weaves or wigs, first of all, I put a picture on Instagram, and my mom saw it and was like, "You're going out the house like that?" And then it was like, what are these business owners going to think? And, you know, it was like on and on and on and on. And it's like being in the professional workplace, you kind of double think. Like, even when I walk into businesses, I'm like, okay, well, what if they're not receptive to me because of my afro, because of my kinky twister? So it's like, when I first started my job, that was like my biggest thing. But now it's like, okay, I don't care if you know what I mean? And I haven't had bad reception yet. Like, I haven't had, you know, people staring, you know, talking to me like this or anything. So that's what I expected though. Like, I expected to walk into, cause like I work, one of the businesses I went into was like a lawyer's office. And I just knew that the lady was gonna be looking at me like this, staring at my twist or my afro, and it didn't happen. So now I've kind of gotten over that stigma.
Well, I mean, the stares aren't always bad. I was kind of questionable when I first wore my afro puff to work because we supposed to dress business, you know. So I wore it because according to dress code, just as long as I'm groomed, I'm good. And I mean, I got no complaints or anything. If anything, I did get some stares, but they were more like, "Can I touch it? Can I touch your hair?" And, you know, so it was more like that. But I did have a friend who, she had locks for a little while, and she got an interview at this place, and she was the top candidate, but they told her that they did not like her hair. And they told her they didn't like her hair, not because of them, but most of their clients are older white people, and she would be working a front desk. So, yeah. I don't mind it at all. People are just curious, you know. And because my hair kind of does many different textures, because it can curl, it can do the puff, I can straighten it. You know, I get the question all the time, is it weave? Is it your hair? Yeah, you can touch it. Go. Yes, it's mine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just get rid of that disbelief right now. It's mine.
I don't mind people touching my hair. Actually, I think it's funny when people go, "How did you get your hair to do that?"
You know, I washed it and I brushed it.
Exactly. And it's kind of like, wow. And you kind of like think in your head, like, are you for real? Like,
Okay, so do you get white people that are like, I wish my hair would do that?
Yeah. Do you think my hair could do that?
I've seen a white person who could do that. I have. I don't remember her name, but I wanted to suggest products to her because she had issues that I have, and I was just like, oh. She said, I've tried relaxers, I've tried this, and so, oh, you poor thing.
I think for me, it's the very first time I actually wore my hair down and curly in my natural state. Somebody walked up to me and she was just like, oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful. I was like, thank you. Like, she was just like, can I touch it? No, I don't know you. Like, just this random person walking up to me like,
It's funny.
I don't know you. Like, dude, like actually getting in my face, you know.
Can
like,
I touch it? Yes.
Can I touch it? And it's like.
Now see, I will say at least they ask. Like, I will say white people will ask you more than black people will. Some black people will just come right up to you and just, oh, this is nice. What kind of hair is that? Where'd you get it from? You know,
and be all in here and doing
right. I literally worked at a store with this woman before, and I wore my hair straight, and then I think I wore it curly the next day or something because I had to wash it. And she worked with me. She came up to me and pulled my hair, talking about some, is this real? She was lucky I'm professional. That's all I got to say.